Hello, you are welcome to I Can Make It. What a joy to be alive today. I'm very happy coming to share thoughts with you, and I can make it today. With me in this edition is Queen. Queen, how are you? It's everything. We thank God for the car they drive. Now, you cannot really know somebody until you understand where he's coming from. Everybody is a product of where he's coming from. So I want to say to you today, you can make it. Don't give up. Make effort. Just begin to try. And before you know it, you will get there. A journey of 1,000 miles always starts with 1 mile. Hello, Queen.
Yes, you're welcome again to another wonderful time where we get to encourage ourselves. You know, we get to tell ourselves the real truth and to tell us that we can make it. Welcome to I Can Make It.
Yeah.
Now, you know, for some time we're talking about the beauty about pain. You know, so people say, what's she talking about? How can it be beauty in pain? How can you tell me there's something good that can come out of pain? But yes, something good, something great can come out of pain. I was talking about it for some time, different and so many things we've been talking about. Today, we will tell you that you learn the meaning of unconditional love through pain. Now, what is unconditional love, you ask? No, most of us, we have different definitions, but I like to see or say unconditional love means affection without limitations. Now, no one is at their best when they are under pressure. You come home from a rough day at the office and you are cranky, or you come back from a rough day at your business area. You know, you could sell in the market or whatever, but you come back from, you know, from your day's job and you are so tired and you just like, everybody, keep off. In fact, from your face, they can see it. Then how many times have you done this and you take out your stress on someone that you love, you know, someone at home? How many times have you taken out this stress on someone? You find out that they have seen you, these people at home, these your loved ones have seen you at your best days and at your bad days. They've seen you on the good days and the bad times. So, however, these people, they are people in your inner circle. They've seen you all through this time and they still stay with you right by your side. They are still there with you, no matter how bad you take it out on them. You know, you shout at them, you warn them, you just slam them when they talk to you. They are still there by your side. These struggles every day teach you about unconditional love, and you find out that your loved ones, they are your anchor in times of troubles. You know, because of the pains we go through hardships, you know, through the hard times, things will not be moving fine. You bought your goods, you were at a loss. By the time you check, you find that you didn't make any profit. You know, the children, everybody's on your neck. You know, you're on your way coming back from work. The traffic won't let you, you know, you are so tensed up. You come home and everybody is screaming and you're like, shut up. This one comes to you and say, hey, keep quiet. This one comes, stay away from me. We all have those days. I know I have had those days a lot. But the truth is, who are those people that you always find around you when you are at this your bad days? Some other days you come back, you are happy. Hey, I got this for you. I got that for you. And everybody's happy. Have you realized that there's some people, your family, those people, we call them your inner circle, they are still there for you. No matter how bad you shout at them, you talk back at them, do you know tomorrow they still run back to you? And it's like they forgot. In fact, tomorrow is a very far time. You find that in the next few hours, they just stay away, keep off. When you calm down, they are the first to come back without any invitation. Do you have such people? I tell you, going through stress shows you those people that really love you unconditionally. They love you not because you are good to them. They love you not because you were nice to them when you came back from work, or, you know, when you're going through pain, you were not nice to them because of what you will get from them, but you were just yourself. I find that they still love and care for you. You are always there. That's where you know what it means to have affection without limitation. They just love you. And then through this stress, you now start to appreciate them. You know, appreciate that truly I have people in my life that I can run back to. You know, sometimes when I'm on my way going home, I'm just eager to get home because I know that once I get home, I'll have a level of comfort.
Yeah, welcome and the reception. And
yes, you find that when you get home, you can easily collapse as much as you want to. But when you are outside, you know, no matter how late you stay out because of traffic or your car broke down or something went wrong, do you know immediately you get home, your body just seems to relax. It just seems to relax. It's because you know that those at home are already waiting to receive you. So stress that we think, you know, is not good for us, or it makes us, you know, get to the bad moods and all that, they actually show us people that are willing to
Really love
accept us.
us,
Yes,
yeah.
that love us. They actually expose them. So that is a benefit of going through stress at a particular time.
Okay, it's very important. No matter what you are going through in life, people that accept you for who you are, that sees you in your downtime, also see you when you are up there, they matter in life. It doesn't matter what you are going through. Many times, you see, even when you don't have, your wife is there, your husband is there, your children are there with you. When you are down, they are there. Never forget, you know, never forget the times where things were going fine for you. And never also forget when things go sour. Stay. All of these things, they are part of the making of a man. They are part of the making of the man that God has designed you to be. What we are saying that you go through pain, there's a story that said, out of the strong came honey. It's always through pain that something new is being birthed into life. Now, when you don't go through those pain, that means you didn't go through due process. The reason why it is painful is because there is a price that you have to pay. You know the pain that athletes will go through to prepare for Olympics that is just going to run for 2 hours. It will take him 12 months. Every day, wake up by 3 or 4, is going for exercise. Just for a performer of less than 2 hours. He will do exercise. Those are pain. But that is actually what qualifies you. If you don't know how to manage pain, you might not know how to enjoy the gain.
Wow.
So for you to get the gain and understand and manage the gain very well, pain is very important because pain prepares you for the gain that is ahead of you. You know, the word of God said, after you have suffered a while, I don't know why he had to allow me to suffer a while before that that thing you are trusting for come to pass. There's always a price to pay for where you want to be in life. Oh, you want to be a king, there's a price to pay. In any area, I've often said this, when you go to supermarket, you want to buy a thing, the first thing you check is not just the goods, you need to check the price. Now, when you know the price, you will not know whether you are going to leave it at that glass, that showroom, or you are going to take it to do the next thing. Now, if you cannot take it and go and pay, you drop it back, you go out again, you prepare yourself, and come back and come and pay the price so that you can get the crown. It doesn't matter what you are going through today, you can make it. Don't allow the painful season to make you run back. Don't allow the painful season to make you give up. Don't allow the pain you go through to stop you from becoming the things that God has designed you to be. I often tell people that even in Freetown, nothing is free. There's always a price to pay for the place you want, for the things you want to do, for the kind of life you want to live, and all of the things that you are trusting God for. There is always a price to pay for it. Don't despise pain, but use it as a means of preparing you for the greater height you are getting to. And that's just the way it is, because it brings out the best in you. It's through pain you know your unconditional love. I remember, I will never forget this story. My mother-in-law was visiting me, and my son, he came to stay with us when I had is it my first son or my second son? I've actually forgotten the one. It will be the first son. I was staying months. I was spending months with us. My wife started telling me that, hey, Mama will want to go back. I tell you, my sister, there was no money in my hand. And I know that I didn't know she would go back, but I tried. I made every effort. I used my car to go and go and get passenger, and the only money I get is just to buy fuel, and maybe have about less than 200 naira left in my hand. But on that fateful day, when I was really going through pain, you know, as a man, there are pain that you go through, and that pain is not be able to meet the need of your family.
Exactly.
A lot of men, go through this pain. And as a woman, you need to encourage your man. You know, that is not the time to begin to put more demand, but it's a time for both of you cooperate. And that's the respect that a woman will get in a man's heart. Today, I don't play with my wife. It's not because my wife is 100% perfect, but we are all growing from imperfection to perfection. But the steps she took that day, the pain I was going through of not being able to provide and meet my responsibility as a man, that is enough thing to depress a person. You know, on that fateful day, she just told me, I'm coming. I said, where are you going to say? Let me just run to go and see it. He didn't tell me where, but he went to school and get salary advance. He went to school, he got salary advance. He ran back and come and meet me. Then I saw an envelope in her hand. Then she gave me the envelope. And I saw the envelope, I kept it. I tell you something, something happened on the inside of me. Now, it's the truth. Something happened in the inside of me. My dignity was restored, and my being a man show up. And I just, it's just like, you know, there's no, what is a beautiful car without fuel? There's no transportation. You know, then I look at it, then the mama that had been telling me I want to go, I boldly went to her and said, Mama, where do you say you are going? Why? Because somebody had decided to help me out in that area I'm weak. It doesn't matter what you are going through, maybe as a man, as a woman, maybe you and your husband, you are trying to put this together, it's not working. Listen to me, don't give up. Unconditional love that comes through pain that both of you go through. And what I'm telling you now is over 25 years ago, 20-something, 24 years or 25 years ago. But I can never forget, because I can't forget. You know, sometimes people might forget, you know, how you treat them. People might forget what you did not give to them. I want to tell you this, nobody will forget how you made him to feel. People cannot forget that. Today, no matter what my wife will do to me, but that feeling that came on me that day, we always have forgiveness in advance. Me knowing that it is not intentional, this woman really loved me. Now, let me paint a scenario before. You know, she would have as well take the money and take her mother into the other room and tell the mother and said, Mama, you see, this is I married this man. He say in a man of God, since I marry him, now God will make you they pray for us. So you see, since you say you want come out, I was not having any money. Now that I have this one, now may you manage this one. Just take some, but not let her know. You know, I marry him. He's a very foolish man. The only thing he knows is to pray. The only thing he knows is to do that. He would have tell the mother. And when the mother come out after that meeting, he will look at me from head to toe. Then he will even tell me that I want my daughter to come and visit me. And that is the reason why so many marriages are not working. I have seen homes scattered because of that. Because both of you are not able to coordinate the pain and the things you are going through. The way you work with your partner all conditionally establishes your marriage, establishes your partner, make you know that this woman, you can go extra mile. But that was a story of 25 years ago. But today, it's not the same. It's not the same. That today now, it's not the same. But I respect her, her sense of judgment, her sense of partnership, knowing that, hey, without me, there is no her, and without her, there is no me. Working together to achieve a common goal. Now, those steps you take, those were a very painful period. You might be a man, you are listening to us today. You might be going through pain, not be able to pay your children's school fees, not be able to do this. If you are going through pain and you are not be able to pay your children's school fees because of the economic situation, the hardship, brother, take those children out of that school. I've seen people take their children and put their children at home until they are able to make money. And tell the children, see, we have to do this study at home because I don't have. Now, that's most of those things that are called pain in family. But I tell you something, when you go through it without being troubled, you will come out on the other side, and not many days and many months from now, you will tell your story. You can make it. I just shared a story of 25 years ago. I know you've been there. Maybe yours is 10 years ago. Maybe your own. Nobody that does not have a story. Any man you see that you can see his glory, also look at the story of a man, because the glory of a man is not full until you understand his story. In this earth, every one of us have a story. But you know, the way you handle it, the determinant factor, whether good or bad. You can make it. Hello, Queen.
Exactly, you can make it. You know, while you were talking about this money issue, I feel that, you know, your money habits also can change when you have gone through stress.
Yes.
Now, the stress of financial, you know, financial stress, you find that
Wow.
you become wiser. You get some sense, you know, because you have gone through some issues, some painful issues. You know,
Painful
like you're talking
experience.
about children not going to school and all that. You know, sometimes like, oh, it's my own worst. How can my children stay home while others are going to school? And you have tried and tried. You know, there's something called you can be sick because of this, you know.
Yeah.
You can be seriously sick. Sometimes
No, I call it,
losses.
know what I call that sickness? I've done a diagnosis of that sickness. Know
Okay.
what I call it?
What do you know?
Monolaria.
Ah, you see,
Yes.
monolaria is a
Monolaria. It's
serious
a serious sickness. You can't, vaccine cannot
I
cure it.
tell you, those
The
who
only
can
thing
cure
that cure
it,
it is just
the
monificate.
scent of money in
Yes.
your face and in your
Once you
pocket.
have it, once you hear alert,
Ah,
you
you know,
recover all that.
alert. The sound of alert, if you check, is different from the sound of normal SMS that comes into your phone. It comes with an anointing. So what are we saying? Sometimes losses are financial. You can lose a job, file for bankruptcy like we see in other countries, or you can experience an economic catastrophe. You know, do you know that these money problems can make you physically sick?
Yeah.
Now, according to an article that was published, you know, by Public Finance Money Tips, and this there was actually a discussion by Dr. Roger Anderson and his groundbreaking discovery in 2006 with money sickness syndrome.
Wow.
Money sickness syndrome. He said while this is popular in the United Kingdom, it's just starting to gain stream in this country. You know, your financial struggles can take a toll on your health.
Health.
However, being in financial turmoil can also teach you some valuable lessons. Once you've been broke, you'll learn a new respect for each naira or each money or whether dollar or whatever you spend. And you're not so quick to throw money away. Have you ever met someone who went through the Great Depression? I've heard the stories, I've not met. They learned to be resourceful with minor things as they had no choice. But I have met somebody who has gone through serious brokerage. Serious brokerage. At least I know for one, I am one. I have gone through it. So I understand this money sickness issue. You know, when you have so much money, you know, you find that you're always having things when you need them and you think life is that way, you keep going and going, and one day life just tells you that my sister is not always like this. I tell you, your brain will just have a reset. You will learn, if you are the kind of person that don't like eating without meat, you will learn to, in fact, hate meat. That's the time you will tell yourself that what I cannot afford, I don't like. You get, what I can't afford, I don't like. You will learn to stay without meat. You will learn to cook without some things that normally you wouldn't do without. Do you know that there was a time I found that my husband he doesn't know how much a bulb costs. He doesn't know how to even fix a bulb. And I was wondering, I grew up in a background where at least my siblings, my brothers could do all those minor things. My dad could even, when the iron is misbehaving, he can touch it. My husband did not know anything like that. If there's any issue with the bulb, as little as changing the bulb, he will call an electrician. I was like, can't you just, this is a minor thing, but the day the brokerage hits, it hits hard. Do you know he now started changing bulbs by himself? He learned it. Now, that was the first time I saw that a grown-up man could not fix light. But because of this money sickness, I tell you, something that you think as small as that, he got the sense for it. So truly and truly, money sickness, as in being without money, gives you the education you need. I mean, the education is faster than anyone you ever go through in your school because of this money issue. So what are we saying? No matter the pain you go through because of your finances, at the end of the day, you get to be wiser on how to spend. You see, most of our women now have looked for ways to make things, you know, to cook meals that you can enjoy without going overboard, without buying everything they usually would have gotten. Why did it happen so? Because at a point they did not have. So you learn to make do what you have when you don't have. Why? Because of the pain of lack, the pain of financial lack. I know, so I've heard some of your stories, and I know you two have seen that aspect.
No, it's very, because that's what makes you wise.
Yes.
You know, you always learn obedience by the things you suffer. You go through what you go through, it gives you, and that's it. Now, a lot of people don't like suffering. Now, we are not saying suffering as a permanent position, but as a going through stage. For example, I can actually have money in my hand and I won't spend it. Why? Because I want to know the reason why this money must be spent. And if you are not prudent, you might not be able to get to your destination. So it's very important for you. And you must learn to delay gratification. You know, that's the reason why. Because you see, this money sickness kills faster than HIV/AIDS. This, you cannot vaccinate, you can't vaccinate yourself and say, well, go to take a 3 and maybe take a booster or whatever. It does not go. The truth of it is that when you are supposed to, and you can be healed from money sickness, and one of the ways to be healed from money sickness is to know how to manage what you have. Because life is, he bought that same car from the one they've used to maybe when people come and want to buy that car, they want to buy like that car, they will drive it. They will just drive the car and bring it back. Where he wanted to buy, he bought that same car. And he bought 2 of it. Wow. Now, if you see it, you say, this is my very... So it was later I started finding out, you see most of these things. Now, I begin to tell me, if you can get it a very good, fairly used, why do you buy brand new? Why? And anytime you are you must know. You know, I begin to teach my children about investment and liability. Why are you investing into a lot of liabilities? Why not invest in a thing that is able to give you a return back? Even not even giving you the exact money you invested, but increases what you have, increases what you have gotten. Now, you have to be delivered from this money sickness. It's a bad disease. It can kill a nation. A nation where the leaders cannot manage the resources will always be complaining and broke. And even when they have it, they invest in wastage. They can't manage it. Now, and everyone in that place will always have what we call money-laria. It's a very strong disease. It's money-laria. It's a very bad sickness. Now, you prepare for war at the time of peace. It's very important for you to know you can actually make it. You can deliver yourself from this money sickness. I want to tell you, the only place that success comes before work is only in the dictionary. If you read the dictionary, yes, success will come before work. But if you want to know what life gives to you, you must get down to work. You must get down to going through. What you go through is what takes you through in life and gives you the managing strategy or the formula in which you are going to use to live your life. I can make it. That's what we are saying to you today. You still have something to say to us? Yes. That's number 2 that we have just taken. Okay, we'll call it a day today on I Can Make It. And our next edition, we'll be coming back and we'll be sharing about how the gain of suffering. Don't give up. We really love you. I want to hear from you. And we thank you for always tuning into I Can Make It. And what we'll see you again, we say God bless you and bye-bye. Thank you for being a part of our program.
It's hot, it's big, it's the hunt for raw talent. It's the Talent Hunt Nigeria, a platform for young Nigerians to showcase their talent in acting, music, art, comedy, modeling, dancing, fashion, cooking, and lots more, and stand a chance to win a brand new car and lots of other prizes to be won. Judges are Ada Amir, Daniel Atesadi, Atela, and a lineup of others. For more details and sponsorship, please call The Hunt Stands. Powered by TSTV, connecting your world.
A global platform to celebrate women, telling narratives of strength, of freedom, of change. Welcome to invigorating stories from the lenses of women around the globe. Welcome to the Women's International Film Festival, Nigeria, WIFIN, West Africa's first Women's International Film Festival, happening on the 4th and 5th of March 2022 at 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. respectively at the International Conference Center, Abuja. Visit wifin.global for tickets, festival programs, and festival discounts, including flights and accommodation. WIFIN is powered by Girls' Voices, the Girl Nation Academy, and the French Embassy in Nigeria, and proudly supported by TSTV Africa, Zenith Bank, Aero Contractors, Vento Furniture, Ace Solicitors, and other magnificent partners. Join us for WIFIN 2022. Let's disrupt the world together.
Don't miss exciting movies on Mama Africa Movies, channel 270 on TSTV. Connecting your world.
For you to win this battle, you have to first of all identify your enemies.
I was so stupid and foolish. What would you like to have? Would you like sniper mix? Angel! Angel!
yes, Grand Comedy. Watch us every day at some of your favorite comedians. Crack your ribs. Oh yeah? Bringing you your favorite comedy skits, comedy series, and entertainment on Channel 250. Grand Comedy. Just be happy.
Recharge your TSTV decoder. Simply log on to www.buytstvvouchers.com. Click on sign up, fill in your details, name, email, phone number, and password. Click on create, then log in with your email address and password. Click on buy voucher, select the voucher of your choice, pay with your card or wallet. Enter your decoder serial number and voucher pin. Click on load, or you can get your TSTV voucher from our dealers nationwide. You can also contact Kalak Power on numbers and details showing on the screen. TSTV, connecting your world. It's hot, it's big, it's the hunt for raw talent. It's the Talent Hunt Nigeria, a platform for young Nigerians to showcase their talent in acting, music, art, comedy, modeling, dancing, fashion, cooking, and lots more, and stand a chance to win a brand new car and lots of other prizes to be won. Judges are Ada Amir, Daniel Atesadi, Atela, and a lineup of others. For more details and sponsorship, please call The Hunt Starts, powered by TSTV, connecting your world.
A global platform to celebrate women, telling narratives of strength, of freedom, of change. Welcome to invigorating stories from the lenses of women around the globe. Welcome to the Women's International Film Festival, Nigeria, WIFIN, West Africa's first Women's International Film Festival, happening on the 4th and 5th of March 2022 at 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. respectively at the International Conference Center, Abuja. Visit wifin.global for tickets, festival programs, and festival discounts, including flights and accommodation. WIFIN is powered by Girls' Voices, the Girl Nation Academy, and the French Embassy in Nigeria, and proudly supported by TSTV Africa, Zenith Bank, Aero Contractors, Vento Furniture, Ace Solicitors, and other magnificent partners. Join us for WIFIN 2022. Let's disrupt the world together.
TSTV, channel 126. Tema Badwe.